Hi everybody, it's just Claire here. Just wanted to do this short video for you, especially to congratulate you on your weight loss journey so far. A couple of things. You might be interested to know, not that I'm going to allow you to have this as an excuse, but some of the things have actually been done to you which have created a weight problem. And I don't want you to use it as an excuse, but I do want you to be aware of this because I think this one is quite important. The truth is, obviously we all have dinner plates, and there'll be some places you'll go to where they'll say, just get a smaller plate, blah, blah, blah. But I want you to know that psychologically that doesn't work. Because the moment you look on the table and you see everybody else has a bigger plate than you, it actually makes you feel that you're being deprived in some way. Now, the truth is, some of this, like I say, has been done to you. So you might be interested to know that the dinner plates have changed over many years. And in the old days, we used to have plates that looked like this. You know, the old-fashioned type plates. But actually, they were really good because now you have plates that look like this. And they're more like a dish. We not only fill them, we mound them up. Whereas when you've got a plate that looks like this, you tend to only fill that middle bit up. Truth is, they are actually exactly the same size. Now, talking about size of plates, I want you to know something else that's been done to you. So if I go back to the 1960s, you will find out, if you get some plates from that time, each of the dinner plates, the normal dinner plates, were actually only 8.5 inches in diameter. And 8.5, and if you bear in mind, they were 8.5 inches in diameter, they probably look like this. But even if you filled them, a plate that size, potentially your meal is going to have approximately 800 calories, which is quite good for an evening meal, or your main meal, should I say. Then what happened is, we get to about 1980, I think it was, and the dinner plates have grown. They're now 10 inches in diameter. Now, the truth is, if you fill a 10-inch plate, you're going to have approximately 1,000 calories. So we've now crept up 200 calories. You might think that's nothing, but that's 2 snacks, or it's certainly extra, especially if you're in a position where you're only supposed to be having, 1,600 calories per day, then that 200 calories can make a significant difference. But wait, there's more. If we get to the year 2000, all of the dinner plates were approximately 11 inches in diameter. Well, now you're talking about a calorie intake of approximately 1,600 calories. And that's a significant increase and makes a massive difference to your day. And then there's one more. And the next one was about 2009, 2010. Suddenly, all the dinner plates were 12 inches in diameter. 12 inches in diameter, if it's actually filled, will be approximately 1,900 calories. Now, I want you to know that's more than my total realistic calorie intake for the day. So I think you should be aware of that to help you. I think also one of the things you should do, if you've got plates that look like that, then go somewhere and find some that are like that to match your set. And that way you won't feel deprived because it will be the same size as everybody else's. You'll be more inclined to just fill the centre bit. And as you can see with this one, here's one I made earlier. Then obviously half of it should be the veg, your carbs and your protein. And a little bit, in the old days, used to be just meat and 2 veg. That's what we called it. And actually, if you stick to that, you're not going to go far wrong. In fact, if you look back in time, certainly when I was young, I don't even think I'd heard of the word obese. And there's certainly, I don't recall one person in my whole school who was massive. So, there has to be something said for going back in time a bit sometimes and looking at the old things that we used to do. And I'm going to do some further videos because I think there's other things that you should become aware of. But I hope you found that interesting. So remember, In the 60s, they were 8.5 inches, 80s, 10 inches. By 2000, they were 11 inches, and now they're all about approximately 12 inches. And of course, you do go to some places where they have massive square or rectangular plates, which clearly are not healthy. But so I want you to know, psychologically, that's been done to you. It's about, if you go to any shop, they're in wanting people to buy bigger all the time. If you go in any shops, it's always two for the price of one, or even in the pub, it's a double instead of a single. It's always a special offer if you have a meal deal. And so some of this stuff has been done to you, and it's just about raising your awareness to the little things you can do to help yourself. So that's one of them. Instead of just getting a smaller plate, get yourself a different shaped plate, or have that awareness so that you're moving just so that it's on the inside bit of your plate. And that way, you'll help yourself keep on track. So that's all I've got for now. I'll do another video soon. Thanks. Bye.